Hello Sagittarius and Sagittarian Club. This is the sugar-coated version, okay, spin-off from my unsugar-coated readings that I normally do, so slightly different. What these readings do is extract out the positives, okay, to not so dealing with realism, and I know some of you love that realism, but there's a lot of you that just like to be soothed by my voice and relaxed and feeling of a more spiritual kind of reading. So don't switch off just now because this is dealing with love, and it's kind of pulling out the positives in our lives here. So this is quite positive, really, okay, to enlighten us, to try to direct us onto the correct path. So for this reading, I'm going to be calling it right at the front on the I'm going to call it love, okay, love something, okay. So a little bit different style here. So I'm starting off with the Good Tarot, okay. So the Good Tarot is very much, it reads from upright cards, okay, all the way through, and kind of deals with trying to pull out the positives here for Sagittarius, okay. And this is for the month of, I'm going to start from the 14th, well, the month of April, let's say the month of April, which includes Valentine's Day. So that's a really good time to do this, this reading for Valentine's Day. So let's have a look here. This is not specifically Valentine's Day, it's for the month of, let's pull out here. I've got a smell here of, I know this sounds crazy, but you know, like that smell of fireworks, that smoke that comes from like Catherine wheels and rockets and things like that. I don't know why I've got that smell. I think it's like a sulphur kind of smell, and maybe this is celebration, maybe this is a feeling of celebration, okay. So the first card I've got here is, okay, this is very important actually, and I do feel I'm trying to kick you up the butt too. So this is going the distance here, going the distance, the 7 of fire, and it's doing your personal best here, and perseverance here, and you're unstoppable. You're going to push through all the obstacles. You're going to push through all the obstacles here, and because yeah, we have had a lot of tension and conflict. I won't go on about that too much, but you're going to push through this, okay, which is very positive, okay. Brilliant cards here. So let's see where this is going to go. Let's pull out Spirit Guide, the positives here. You're going to be very strong, come out of this, the other side, very strong, Sagittarius. Okay, setting boundaries, shrewd, you're going to become very shrewd here, and be more of a clearer communicator, okay. It's the Queen of Air, but it's the qualities of the Queen of Air. So there is, okay, so we have got love here, love. I think you're going to become quite strong in yourself, and and when it comes to love or anybody who's attracted to you, you're going to be quite succinct, still being kind of positive, still being kind of passionate, but being succinct in what it is that you want to, being a bit more steely rather than being a pushover, that kind of thing. So I've got love here, you being quite shrewd, pushing through these boundaries here, pushing through these obstacles. And I get here, there is a calling. there's a calling here to move forward. You can't go backwards. You know, there's a calling to move forward. Move forward, Sagittarius. Don't, you know, don't sit on the fence. Move forward here. Although this is quite painful, I won't go into that. Okay, this conflict, but move forward. This is what this is saying. And I've got here, you need to be committed to moving forward. Find your own reality and grounding here, and start with a plan, and start with a plan. I've got the Page of Earth, and start with a plan. Okay, so we need to filter, because I have got, you know, there are magicians coming in here, and it's people you're going to have to knock out of the way, that kind of thing, to get onto your correct path here. But keep moving forward. Okay, keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Yep, it says here that you may just take a little bit of time on your own. I've got the Hermit card here. You know, introspection, regrouping yourself here, stepping back and looking at things, and having like a clearer perspective. Okay, that makes sense. Having a clearer perspective here. Brilliant. So that's kind of moving forward, having a clearer perspective, not allowing these negativities to get into your way here. I've got the King of Air, the King of Air here. This is a man of authority, and an intellectual person. An intellectual person, okay. An intellectual person. So the King of Air is around you in February. But I see that you're very hard working, you're trying to get yourself grounded. If you've got a business, it's 24/7, you know, 24/7, 7 days a week, and you're really pulling out all the stops here to be successful, okay? But there is this King of Air around you, which is quite interesting in February. I've got here, I think you need to stay grounded, because there is this kind of sense of fantasy here, and having your head in the clouds a little bit here. This is not going to bode well for February for Sagittarius, I'm afraid. Try not to be realistic, but trying to bring out positives here, because as soon as you go into this feeling of, you know, this daydreamy kind of head in the clouds, you know, I get this sense of that's when you're going to kind of get tripped up. You know, don't think for a minute that things are just going to come to you. Or this could be actually, and I've said this to some of my clients actually, is going somewhere very remote, okay, very dreamy kind of remote place that you love, that's quite spiritual. And I went to a place the other day, and the sun was, rays were shining through the clouds, and it looked very spiritual. And I was there, you know, alone, and there was lots of, you know, quite in the countryside, and I just looked up into, that sunshine there, and it looked so kind of spiritually divine. And I spoke out loud, you know, I spoke out loud what I wanted to manifest in my life, you know, and it was quite cathartic as well. So it's like asking the universe what it is that you want and that you're aiming for, that you're calling. I get a calling too. You're calling in here from the divine, what it is, help from the divine to help you along this road. And I think it could be that too, so just be aware of that. So calling the divine to help and guide you through this. I'm not sure. There is the King of Air here, but I think it's just like a getting to know stage here. If you're in a relationship, this King of there is the sun shining here too. You've got the sun, which is hope, encouragement, and new beginnings here, and hope. Okay, this is like a new beginning, a new chapter, and I've said this before that we have got this new chapter, and this is like really kind of pushing the cause here of this new chapter, and pushing you forward. Being grounded, being very grounded. In the meantime, there is somebody around you who's interested in you, okay, kind of likes you quite a lot, but I think it's just like a friendship, or if you're in a relationship, you know, you've got the King of Air that's standing by you while you go through this kind of shift here, this shift to, you know, having to be quite shrewd, to be quite strong, to knock out all these negativities along this path. Quite a hard path for Sagittarians in February, and I think we're kind of feeling this, but it's like this transition kind of thing. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put another layer on top of this, okay, and we are dealing with love, so I'm going to use my love angel cards here. So sugar coated reading for Sagittarius. Sugar coated reading for Sagittarius, okay. A little bit different to my usual style here. If you've just come on here and watching this, then go and look at my unsugar coated version. Okay, you've got strong virtues and boundaries, and you do need to keep them. Yeah, keep your boundaries here. Religious factors, but this I always see this as boundaries and virtues and morals and moralistic code, moralistic values, boundaries. Yeah, don't go anywhere that's got fluid boundaries. Fluid boundaries is a big neon sign saying, come here, there's lots of toxic people here. That's what fluid boundaries are. So just be aware of that. Somebody, you know, those fluid boundaries that are, people just say things just right off the cuff that are not appropriate, inappropriate comments, inappropriate actions. Okay, just be alerted by that. There is a romance here. Give this relationship a chance. Give this relationship a chance. But have some firm boundaries. If you're going to give this relationship a chance, make sure your boundaries are really firm, okay? Because there's an opportunity here to give a relationship another try, a second chance kind of thing here. This could be the one. This could be the one that you want to give this relationship a chance, but I think with this person you would have to be a strong person. That's another thing that I'm getting here. I do feel you would have to be so strong to be with this person. I'm not going to go in the negative sides of this, okay. Keeping an open mind about love. Keep an open mind about love here. Because this person, there is this person from the past who wants a heart-to-heart conversation. They want to talk to you. I think they've got messages, emails. They want to talk to you here. And I've got, this person's quite control. I won't go negative, but it said this person has got to let go of the control issues. There's got to be no control issues with this situation, okay. There is a sense of you taking a holiday here, or a retreat, or taking some time out for yourself here, taking some time off work if you can. I've got that too. There's an expression of love. Now I've got the King of Air here. I've got somebody from the past, and also the King of Air is maybe another person that's just kind of going to express their love towards you. Or yeah, there is this person that wants to come back from the past here and wants to heal this situation. They want to heal this, whatever's happened here, this control issue here, they want to heal this. There's a lot of learning to be done with this. If this relationship continued, there's an awful lot of learning to do here. And this person is saying it is safe to love me. It is safe to love me, okay. But you're not sure if this person, I don't want to go into if this person's just deluded, but I've got the imaginary fantasy card there, so it's totally up to you if you want to take this up to heal this relationship. But I do feel if you want to be with this person, I feel you've already been through quite a lot with this person. Maybe someone you've been with for a long time, that wants to heal. Yeah, I get reconciliation. There's a reconciliation. Okay. If you're thinking of going back with this person, Sagittarian, and what you've been put through, I think you've been put through the mill and back with this person, just keep that in mind. You would have to be so strong to make a choice to go back, but I have got somebody returning from the past here who wants a second or third chance, that kind of thing. I can hear what you're saying, some of you, but that's your choice, okay. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put, just going to keep going with this, okay, no breaks in between. I'm going to go with the, because all of these are they're not tarot. I've got the good tarot, I've got the love angel cards, and now I've got the heart oracle deck here. So yeah, healing. This person wants to come back, or if you're with this person wants to heal this relationship. I'm going to say something like, relationships are not easy, you go through your ups and downs, your roller coasters, you know, life isn't like that, all that kind of thing, and you know, I want to fix this or make amends with this, maybe we should go to therapy or something like this here. Okay. I don't know what this person has done, but it does need to. Yeah, you know, I feel you could take the lead with this, but I don't get you're going to take the lead to take this person back. I think they're going to come back to you, or they're going to want to speak to you. There was a control issue before. I've got the Master here. This person treats it, you know, I think you're scared to go back to this person because they were very controlling, or there was a control issue. Now this person is going to come and you're going to start to shine here. I feel this way the person's going to come back because they see you shining in others' eyes here. And they're frightened to lose you. They are frightened to lose you. They don't want to lose you. They see you shining, and they want to get balance back in this relationship. Oh my gosh, it's an ex coming back, or it's your relationship. Okay. Yeah, there is a sense of you blossoming here. without this person. And I think this person is saying, believe in us and we could succeed with this relationship if you believe in this. Okay. If you're single, I get somebody coming back from the past. There's a new vitality here, either in this relationship. Not as easy as that, is it? It depends what this person has done, because we have got somebody's going to learn their lesson here. There's teach card here. Somebody's going to learn their lesson, and big time. I feel they've lost you, or they feel they're losing you, and they feel alone. They feel dreadfully alone, and they feel like they're losing you. And I feel this is what this is. This person with the Hermit card too here did have control before. I took it for, I guess it's like a lot of relationships, people do take relationships for granted, and I feel that this is the case here, and this person has really truly learned their lesson by your actions. I feel they want another chance here. Okay, dealing purely with love with these readings. Okay, so I want to just finish off, and I don't know if you remember this from 2 years ago. I've got the unicorn, sugar-coated readings with my unicorn cards. Okay, so this is very much unicorn. So okay, there's a person coming back who's learned their lesson, feels dreadfully alone, like there's a big kind of void gone from their life here, and wants to come back. So can we have some unicorn cards here? Just two. Yeah, they want to come back very soon. They just want to get back with you. They don't like this. It's painful. They're really sorry for what they've done. Let me come back, I feel so alone, kind of thing. And there's a decision to be made here. There is a decision to be made. But the thing is that the thing that you want, actually, Sagittarian, is simplicity. You know, you'd rather be on your own and have a simple, carefree kind of life than being in this kind of controlling. I did get there was a sense of control with this other person. Somebody's coming and expressing their feelings. You know, they're going to talk about how they feel about you. I think something like, you know, I'm so in love with you, I'm sorry, I made a mistake, or something like that. But I see you looking at trying something new. You want to try something new because you've seen, you know, this has been exposed to you, and it's like, you know, again, it's your decision what you do here. So I'll just pull out a few more. Wisdom. You will gain wisdom with time, okay, and so will this other person. But I don't feel Sagittarian, this was your fault. It's like you stood there saying, I didn't do anything, you know, I didn't do anything. This is not my fault. Why have I got to, you know, find wisdom from this? Where do I find wisdom from this? I didn't do anything wrong. So I get that kind of feeling here. You know, this other person may say, well, we've both learned from this, haven't we? And it's thinking, well, I don't think I did anything. I really don't think I've done anything wrong. I don't think I did anything wrong. You know? But I do feel this person's going to say that we need to learn from this, you know, that kind of thing. I do feel that you're actually thinking this is more like what you remember of this relationship, that it was more like a roommate situation, and it was more like a brother and sister relationship rather than a partnership. You know, this person was doing their own thing, and it seemed like they're coming and going, and it wasn't what you thought. I don't think it's, I really don't know. I think it's your decision what you do, but I feel the way you saw it was like a roommate situation. But this person wants to start again. They want to rekindle the flame. They want to start right from the beginning with a clean slate here. Whatever they did there, they've learned their lesson, okay? And you know, we both need to work on this kind of thing. And it says here, just take one step at a time. Don't rush back into this, okay? You need to get things on the table, you know, how you felt, how you were feeling, and you were not happy with that situation. But there is a sense of curiosity. Either this person's curious about how you feel and what your plans are. Maybe they're not coming, there's all this sense as well, maybe they're not coming back for a genuine thing, or maybe they are, but they're just curious. There's a curiosity here of, you know, what are you doing, where are you, you know, what's your plans, kind of thing. So I've got here curiosity. And the next card I've got here is this person. You know, you're not kind of going like, you're not being like the other girls who, you know, they would love bomb them, and you know, they would come back and say it's okay, we'll work on this, you know, let's work on this. You're not like the other girls, and that's why this person wants to come back, because they can't quite figure out how you kind of operate. They don't get how you operate, you know, they don't get you. But I get you, Sagittarius. You do have your private side. You have your private side, and you like that private side. You're very independent, so you don't give yourself fully to somebody. You always have like a private side to yourself. So I've got this card here, which is, it's okay to be different. Don't let this person say to you, God, you're so weird. You know, you want to be off on your own, in some kind of caravan somewhere or wherever you are, and rather than be with me, and I don't get this. You won't forgive me for what I've done. I don't get that either. Most women would, or most women would chase me, you know, or men would chase me, male or female. So I don't really get you, where you actually come from, who are you, kind of thing. So the thing is, guys, this person, well, they know, you know, if they don't know you by now, like that song, isn't it? If they don't know you by now, they never will. And like that song, isn't it? I'm not going to start singing, don't worry. If they don't know you, they never will know you, because they don't see you. They don't see the authentic self of yours. They don't see that special kind of you know, authentic shine. That if they don't see that, they don't see you. You know. So they're still trying to work out who you are, how you operate. Then, you know, I'm not going to be negative. Keep it nice and positive. Okay, let's finish this reading off here before I go on to some other road here. Somebody from the past is coming back. Okay, wants to reconcile, but also mixed with, I'm learning about you. I'm learning about you, what makes you tick. and I kind of got it wrong before, kind of thing. And you think, you know, and there's a thing in your head thinking, well, if you didn't know me, you wasn't even looking at me, what made you attracted to me in the first place? What was it? This shell here? So there's all this in the mix, and that goes quite deep actually. If you're single, there is somebody wanting to come back from the past, quite controlling, can't say, try to control you, because they were not going to have anybody control them. That's what that was about. They wanted to control you before you started to control them, that kind of thing. So it didn't work out, so they'll come back, try again. If you're in a relationship here, somebody messed up, they want to heal the marriage, the relationship here, and saying to you, you know, you may have children, saying to you, you know, we do have our ups and downs, but I do still care about you and all of this, but I do get a roommate kind of energy here, like brother and sister, you know, that kind of thing. Nevertheless, this person wants to come and work it out with you. They're curious about you, you know, crikey, I didn't think you had it in you, kind of thing. If you left this person, I didn't think you had it in you to actually go ahead with this. So what do? Up the ante with the control? It's all things to keep into consideration. I'm not going to go down that road, but anyway, I'll leave it there. So that's your sugar-coated version, as sugar-coated as I can give to you, okay? Sending you lots of love and lots of blessings, and you take care. If you'd like your own personal reading, either a sugar-coated version or a real version, you let me know which one you would like, okay? Please give me an email at the bottom here, and I will send you my tarot. At the bottom in the descriptions area there is a very short, you know, at a glance kind of what I offer, what I'm offering for February, March discounts, okay? So a little bit of a discount there for you in the descriptions area. So sending you lots of love, lots of blessings, and you take care. Bye bye. Bye bye everyone.